This is Michelle Sharp. It is August 22nd, just around 12:30 a.m. in the London session on the Great British Pound JPY 15-minute chart. I am looking for a trade setup, and part of my pre-trading strategy, I have 3 low-level reports coming out on in 27 minutes on the economic calendar. Retail sales, the consumer price index, 2 consumer price index, all low reports that we don't expect to affect kind of what I'd be doing or looking for. So really quickly want to go over where I've plotted already. My orange is daily. Lock that line in, where I have several touch points of to give me strong support and resistance lines. My daily I can see has been kind of majorly in consolidation with a down trend currently in consolidation. Just peek at the 4 hours consolidation with bullish momentum. Don't plot there though. On the 1 hour chart, I have my blue line, and I can see my Fibonacci is actually showing here as well, although I plotted it on the 15-minute chart. But we can just see following that line that we have been in upward momentum. Currently, lots of hesitation in consolidation. So on this 15-minute chart, we can see overall the major trend has definitely been going up. That's where my Fibonacci is plotted. Just kind of wanted to get a good idea of where we were, and these were just very low volume consolidations. So just wasn't getting a good lines there. And price action, let me zoom back up, currently right here. So we see we've gone up, down, sideways, lots of spinning tops, indecision, up. And I kind of started thinking like maybe we'd have a reversal, or something, and it's just kind of not been doing much of anything, lots of indecision. So right now I'm poised for both a potential short and long position, assuming certain things take place. So right now price actions, as you can see right here, I can't read the number right now. But if this current candlestick broke below this support line 142.342, I would, that'd be great. And I'd be looking for a close below support to think about entering a short position if certain confirmations were in place. One being if RSI was below 45, which it is at 43, or a volume in candlesticks of at least 7 pips in the candlesticks. That's 10, so we'd have to see what that current one did, or as I mentioned, a close below. So assuming that happened and we entered around 12:45 would be the next candlestick. Let's say we entered a buy somewhere around in here. That could potentially be 9 pips. I would at least need 9 according to my trading plan. I could also drag it a little bit where this invisible line is. Just would depend on that, where I actually entered the short position. If it ends up being a little bit lower, then we're looking to see where this fib line is here. And we can see that this little area has been a pretty bouncing back forth, hesitation and consolidation and just kind of testing these lines here. So that wouldn't be too far to think that something could take place in here. If I were to enter a long position, we would be looking for a break above resistance, which would be 142.456. We'd be looking just the reverse, a close above resistance, RSI above 55, or again, volume in candlesticks of at least 7. Those would be like my 3 potential confirmations. Depending on where I entered that long position, conceivably that could be my stop, my take profit. That's about 9 pips from this line to this line, which was, I think, makes sense because it's not like a lot of dead space up in here. There wasn't anything more in the 15-minute chart or the 30-minute chart, and that's actually a daily line. So I don't know. It would just really depend if there was any sort of like if there was a really strong Maribosi or something like that, but most likely that would be my take profit, with my stop loss either being back at this support resistant line, currently SR line, if it was at least 6 pip minimum, or an invisible line slightly below to give it a little bit more breathing room. So I'm going to continue to watch this. Currently we've sort of broken it, but we'll see how the candle closes, and then I'll pop back on. Okay, we had a close below support, so I'm going to enter a short position here and set my take profit that is just at 9.9 pips, probably 10 pips, and my stop loss at let's count the math here. So entered a sell at 142.258 with a take profit of 142.159, that is 10 pips, with a stop loss at 142.337, which is 8 pips. It's very close to a 1-to-1. So as I indicated prior, I was watching this candlestick. It broke through support, closed below. Confirmation was RSI below 45, my arrow, and I will enter complete labeling, all that I've kind of talked through, but that is my execution there.